I noticed recently that on my channel, tutorials for songs from the late 80s and early 90s tend to do quite well. It does seem to be a bit of a peak in music, and no matter what the genre is as well. So I thought I'd challenge myself and look at some non-obvious 80s, 90s songs, and this one came up. I'm actually basing this tutorial on the Cornell version, which is the top of his Spotify at the time of making this video, and it's obviously written by Prince as well, famously recorded by Sinéad O'Connor. So it covers a lot of bases and should hopefully be a lot of fun for you guys to learn, and something a bit different. So I'm going to cover all the basic open chords and then cover how we can do that kind of chords melody arrangement that you heard me play, because it's fairly simple once you know a couple of things. So I'm in the key of the Cornell version, which is C sharp, so the key of C but with a capo at the first fret. And the general chord progression in this key, it's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. C major, C/B, A minor, C and to G, and it's that for all the verses basically. It would then go to E7 just before the chorus, or an E major. I can eat my dinner at a fancy restaurant, but nothing can take away these blues. And I never actually realised that that first chord in the chorus in this key would be a B flat to an F. But nothing compares then to G to you. Now if you want to play along to the Sinéad O'Connor version, just put the capo at the 6th fret and play all the same chords that I'm covering here, and you have the song in that key, and this would be the way that I would play it. I'd recommend it for beginners. It basically puts it in the original key of F sharp major, but we're in the key of C from a chords point of view. It's the best way to go, but for a male vocal, perhaps capo 1st fret or somewhere in between those two is the way to go. Strumming wise, whatever version you're basing this on, we want to do an 8th strumming pattern really, or base it on an 8th strumming pattern and vary it slightly from there. So we want 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and accenting beats 2 and 4. For example, we can of course vary it from there, adding some upstrums. If we did add any upstrums, they would be on a swing groove. So for example, 1 and 2 and that, 3 and that. And then we have the chorus chords. So this is B flat to F, B flat, F, and then G for the first chorus. The second choruses and the ones after that, B flat to F, it's A minor, G. A little bit different. So chorus 1 with the strumming pattern, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Chorus 2, and from there the other choruses we have 3, 4. If you struggle with any of that, just play these chords on the beat. So for example, 1, 2, 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I go out at night and sleep all day day since you took your love away. And just add in any embellishments if you can, or just stick to that main beat, okay? So I don't sing like Chris Cornell or Sinead O'Connor or indeed Prince. So let me look at how I would play a melody to this, because it's actually a really good melody chord study. Everything is based on the C major scale. I mean, in this capo key of C. So if you haven't learnt can't do that yet, that's what we need down first, and I teach it in this video just up here. I'll leave a link in the description below. But what we're doing is playing that melody over these chords and trying to keep as much of the chord, particularly lower than the melody note. If the melody's on the thinner strings, we try and keep as much of the chord underneath it ringing out. It's a bit of a kind of piano or keyboard thing, you know, melody in the right hand, chords in the left hand. And, there's a separation there that's actually good if you can get your head around that before you try and do anything. You don't want to learn something like this from tab, because I've created my own arrangement here, and I want you to learn how to do your arrangements of any of your favourite songs, especially if you don't sing, because then we can actually learn how to make the guitar talk and do this, do all that kind of thing, like really make it start to talk. But anyone at any level should be able to think of a melody and find it on guitar once you get up to that intermediate level and beyond. That's what you want to be doing. So what I did, we kind of start off with single strums of each chord and then play the melody. So as I play, so beginning with a strum of the C major, single notes, keep that first finger down, A minor 7 then, because that's where the melody note is. And that's actually why, you know, why A7 rather than A minor in a chord progression? It's because the melody note's there often. That's often the reason. And then there's the little, which is just third, fourth and fifth note of a major scale. Melody varies a little bit. And then we get to the chorus. Chorus. Bar chord, lift off of that bar on the thinnest string. This is still using major scale notes, just a B flat underneath. Same again, but on the second chorus after that. So again, concept-wise, strum the chord, play the melody. Even if I have to abandon the chord, try and keep some strings, in this case the low A and that high E, ringing out. So those are some ideas as to how you can put together an acoustic guitar arrangement of a song that didn't even have any acoustic guitar in it in the original recording, and maybe only has basic open chords for the, you know, the cover, in this case Chris Cornell's wonderful cover. I'll leave both of those on screen now so you can have a jam along to them. Let me know any other songs that you would like to do an arrangement of, and I will see if I can make a tutorial for them in the future. Hope to see you next time, guys. Bye bye for now.